have the recordings of our class on the YouTube. And there's a module on Canvas that says eLearning 2020. That's where if you have any questions about what we're doing or anything and you need to review it, it's on your actual Canvas. So you should have all the information for that. Okay. That being said, at this point, we should have the everyone logged in to your ClassKick. And you guys are all in there. ClassKick. I see. Did you guys click the link? I see that the only people that are in there right now are Naisa and Nikki. No one else is in the ClassKick right now. I need you guys to do that. Click that link, please. Okay, Bryce is in. Grace is in. Thomas is in. Wait. Oh, it doesn't let you. That's weird. Thomas, don't you have your own thing? Huh. Okay, so Bryce, you went in okay, so I guess if you, this is my first time using this, okay, so this is why it's taking a hot minute, and I don't really know much about it. I think what I need you to do instead of clicking the link is you actually have to go to your ClassKick and hit and enter the access code, because right now, like Bryce, you have two different things. One is the new one that you clicked for my link, and then the other one is the fact that you have an account. The reason why you want to have the account is because it'll save. No, I know, I hear you. What I'm saying, is that Ryan? No, but he should mute. I'm gonna kick him out, actually. How do I do this? Click. How do I do this? Jonathan. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got you. Jonathan Flynn. Remove. Bye. Okay. Anywho, so look. Do you guys understand what I'm saying at all? Go into your ClassKick and don't click the link that I sent. Go into ClassKick and see if you have an assignment titled Basic Music Math Concert Band. If you do, click that, please. Please, please, please. And the police stopped, searched him, and took him to jail because he had some power. And so maybe they stopped it the whole weekend on his fucking PlayStation. And, all right. I love that game. I guess we'll just go. I'll let you if I went back and played the J5GT4I. I like horror. I like horror. That's my thing. I like specifically occult type shit. So like there's another game. Oh Lord. Called, okay, we're just gonna try this. Oh, Thomas is in the regular thing and not the other one. Yay. Okay. Hopefully the rest of you guys. Does anybody else need the code? Yes, no? Maybe so. We're all just silent. I don't like this. Okay, so, okay. You want the code is J5G. Oh, are you actually in the app right now? Yes, now I see you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start. Right now, every single person needs to go on the app. So please don't make it so I have to like right now I can tell that obviously some of you guys are not in the app. So just get in the app so that I know you guys are focused with me, please. Okay. So as you can see, this is super, super, super basic from my note that I gave you guys last night. Obviously, some of you guys are you're going to get this and it's going to be no problem. And then some of you guys are going to struggle. It's okay. We're all kind of in this together and I'm here to help you so that you're able to kind of do what you've got to do. Okay, so can you guys go to the second slide where you have the whole note? On this whole note, go ahead and write out the counts that you would count for a whole note. Okay, so just go ahead and write the counts on your screen how you would count a whole note. It means using numbers and sounds. How would you count a whole note using numbers? For this one, it's just numbers. And if you have a question, so this is my first time using this, but I'm pretty sure what it does is if you have a question, you can hit the raise your hand. And then other people, I opened it up so that you can have your peers help you with this counting, okay? So right now, Bryce, what you had a second ago looked right. Grace, you're looking good. Nikki, you're good. Thomas, you don't have to right now add the ands, okay? All right, Sean, I'm going to go to your screen. Hold on. Got you. Here we go. All right, Sean, so look. So what I mean is did you watch the video that I posted? Okay, so you got to go back and watch that, okay? It's 11 minutes long. It's kind of helpful, and it would have helped you for this. I know I posted it last night. It was just kind of a, hey, this will help you. Okay, so what I mean, Sean, is you have numbers. This whole note is with how many beats, Sean? No, it is worth 4 beats in a measure of 4/4. So when you count it, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So everybody should have, I'm going to do it at the top since everyone wrote at the bottom just to show you. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 on your screen. Yes? Yes. Okay. The next one, go ahead and count out those half notes, please. Count them out exactly how you would count them in a measure of 4/4. We're going to get to the juicy part at the end, but you need to know this part. Okay. Naisa, go ahead and take yours and put them underneath your notes for me, please. Grace, that looks good. Okay, Danny, go ahead and write out what you think. Bryce, that looks good. Okay, good job so far, Danny. Keep it going. So for this, yes, job, Sean. For this one, each of these is worth 2 beats, okay, in a measure of 4/4. Therefore, when you count it, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, go ahead and do the quarters. Also, you can see in red, I gave you the notes, the note rests, so you can see what they look like because you're going to use them today. Okay, good job, Grace. Let's see what Danny's got. Danny, go ahead and move yours up a little bit, hon. I can't really see that well. Good job, Grace. Good job, Naisa. Good job, Nikki. Good job, Sean. Thomas, good job. It's waiting for Miss Danny. What you got, girl? Okay, let's start with this. Miss Danny, can you hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Ouch. All right, sweet. It's okay. All right, so look. So each of these in a measure of 4/4 is going to be worth 1 beat, okay? So if they're each worth 1 beat, then that means this is going to be 1. This is going to be Danny. Yep, keep going. There you go. Awesome. All right. So on your screen, you should have written 1, 2, 3, 4, because each of these are worth 1 beat in a measure of 4/4. All right. Go ahead and for your ands on this, boys and girls, go ahead and please use this sign. Okay. It just makes it easier so that it's all uniform and you can kind of see it, and you can do it in one motion. You don't have to even lift your finger off the paper or whatever, iPad. Okay, Bryce looks good. Danny's, let me look at you. Hold on one second, Danny, look at me, ready? Or not look at me, look at your screen. So this right here, this one goes with that. This and goes with that. This two goes with that. So then what would go under this one? Not yet, because you have the 1 and 2. There you go. Then what would this one be? Keep it going. I'll go ahead and erase what I did so that you can have a nice clean. Okay. All right. Sean, here we go. Ready? So what you're doing is this right here is the half beat. So if this is beat 1 and each of these in a measure of 4/4, each of these is worth a half of a beat. So this is 1 and this is a half of a beat, then that means this is going to be 1, this is and. So 1 and then over here, then Sean, that's going to be what? Yep. And then what's this going to be? There you go. Keep it going. I'll erase what I wrote so that. All right. So Naisa, let me see what you got. All right. So Naisa, with this is worth a half of a beat in a measure of 4/4. So this is correct for here. This goes here. That means this goes here and these go away. They are each worth half a beat. So if this is 1 and this is and this is 2, that means this has to be what? And then what does this have to be? There you go. I'm going to go ahead and erase my stuff so you can have a nice clean sheet. All right, here we go. So you guys should have something that looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Obviously I wrote it in the 3 different ways that this can be. So you have, and if you watched the video, we kind of talked about it. You've seen this in music a million times, but these are that's one beat, okay? This is one beat, and all four put together is two beats. It's not, it's just a different way of, it's like contractions. So if you say don't versus do not, they both mean the same exact thing. One is just an easier or quicker way to do it than the other. All right, go ahead and look at the 16th notes. Please remember that the 16th note you have, I'll do the first one for you so you can see. If this is beat 1, then you have E and for all of those, okay? So it's E and an and each of these are worth a quarter of a beat. Erase that, okay? Each of those are worth a quarter of a beat. So this is a quarter, that's a quarter, that's a quarter, and that's a quarter. They're all worth a quarter. And altogether, 4 quarters equals 1 whole. Woot. Okay, Sean looks good. Grace, Naisa, Danny, Bryce looks good, looks good. All right, so you guys should all have this 1 E, 1 E and 2 E and 3, that's ugly, E and 4. Okay, this whole using an iPad without an Apple Pencil thing is for the birds. All right, so now those are the basics. Those are your notes. That's what you need in order to do these next 4. So it's going to be quite simple what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do 1 through 4. The important thing is when you are... All right, sorry. Like I said, still learning. Go ahead and write out the rhythm for this. What I want you to do is put the rest in parentheses and in a different color or something, because counting it, I no longer want you to count the rhythm. I no longer want you to see the rhythm or see the name of the rhythm in your writing, because when we're doing it, I don't want you to say it out loud because it is a rest of silence. Okay, so go ahead and do the 4 measures that we have, and if you have a question, raise your hand. If you're finished and you feel confident in your ability and someone has a hand raised and you can help them, please go ahead and help them, and I will sit here until you need my help, and then we'll go over it, and then we're going to do some dictation. All right, go ahead.
So Reagan had widespread support around the United States, but George H.W. Bush got in there. W. Bush got in there.
All right, Sean. So this right here, let me look at this. So this quarter note is worth 1. So inside that 1 is both 1 and. So therefore, this cannot be and, because this and is that and. Okay? Because each of these are worth a half like that. Okay? So this is worth 1 full beat. These are each worth half of a beat. This is worth 1 beat. And this is worth 1 beat. And you know you have to end this measure. Hold on one second. This is worth 1 beat. This is worth 1 beat. All the circled ones are worth 1 beat. And this together is worth 1 beat. Okay?
Even if it's
Yes. Oh, wait. I picked the wrong one. I did Naisa. Sorry, Sean. I will get back to you, Naisa. Hold on. Oh, goodness. There we go. All right. So this is worth 1 beat. This is worth 1 beat. This is worth 1 beat. And this is worth 1 beat. So if these are all worth 1 beat, inside this is the 1 and the and. Okay? But you're not going to say that and because it's inside the beat. So if this is worth 1, okay, Sean, then automatically you know this one has to be worth what? What's the count, right? And each of these, this and this, those are all worth a half. Those two I just circled in orange. So that's why, no, 2 is right. No, 2 is right where you put it. But now, if you go back to eighth notes, you know that it has to be what? Uh-huh. All right. Yes. But it's a rest, so it's going to be in parentheses. All right. Hold on one second. Yes, like that. Yep. All right, I'm going to go over to Naisa really quickly. All right, Naisa, so look, this right here, this is still worth, like it's still worth a beat. However, it's silent and it's worth a half a beat because it's an eighth rest. So, and each of these, this is worth a half, this is worth a half. So you did 1 and correctly. So then what would the next beat be, even though it's worth a half and it's silent? It would be 2. Yep. All right, let me do everyone that is finished. If you're done, can you please hit like please check or whatever on like your last one, and that way I know. Please. All right, Brycey, here we go. This is correct and this is correct. Are you on your Brycey? What's wrong, Brycey? Okay. All right, are you on slide 10? Yeah, you're here. Okay, so the 2 that I highlighted are correct. Here's the thing with this. These are each worth a half of a beat, okay? So if this is 3 and if this is 3 and this is 4, okay, then these two, you know that, here, let me erase this. Let me show you something. Okay. This is 1 beat. This is 2 beats. This is 3 beats, and this is 4 beats. That's why this is correct and this is correct, because these are each worth 1. However, each of these is worth a half. Okay? This one, when you split it, this is worth a half, but because this has 2 flags, these are each worth a quarter. Do you see that? All right, I'm going to erase all my stuff. You're welcome, Brycey. I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Let's see who's next. Okay. Kitchka. Here we go. These 2 are correct. Okay. Are you on 10? Can you go to 10? Thank you. Okay. So these 2 are correct. They're each worth 1, as you put. So 3 and then 4. However, this right here, this one, and this one. Okay. All of my purple squares are 1 beat. So that's why this makes sense and this makes sense, because they're each worth 1 beat. This are both eighth notes. So that needs to be a half and that needs to be a half. This is a half, and because this has 2 flags, you know each of these are a quarter, okay? So this one is correct because it's the very beginning. So we know that this, what I have in orange, is 100% correct. Inside this eighth note, okay, I'm going to change my color for this. Inside this eighth note is the beat 1E. Because inside each eighth note is either 1E or and a. Okay, so if this one is 1E, that means these have to be. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Okay, and so now, yep, go ahead. Perfect. All right. Make sense? Draw a check mark so I could see, or just say yes, I don't care. Perfect. All right, here we go. Danny. All right. Go ahead to number 10, Miss Danny. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me do this for everyone because I can see, because we're going to run out of time and I don't want to. All right, so everybody should be on screen 10 for right now because this is the most complicated one that I did. So make sure you're on screen 10 so you can see my writings that I do. All right, so each of these beats, this is worth 1 beat, this is worth 1 beat, this is worth 1 beat, and this is worth 1 beat in a measure of 4/4, okay? So you know that you're going to end up with 4. Now, you can see and you know that this is worth 1 beat in and of itself. There's only 1 note there, and this is worth 1 beat. Knowing that it's 3/4, or knowing that it's in 4/4, this is going to be beat 3, and actually I'll do it up at the top. Oops. This is going to be beat 3, and this is going to be beat 4, okay? Each of these are worth a half of a beat. This is a half of a beat. This is a half of a beat. Therefore, when you're going, you know that with eighth notes are either 1 and 2 and 3 and or 4 and. Well, we know it's not 3 and or 4 and because that's taken. And we know these are separate beats. Therefore, this one is going to be, erase, please erase, 2 and this right here, this is worth a half of a beat, and these are each worth a quarter of a beat, quarter and quarter. So inside this eighth note is 1E. So if this is 1E, or just 1, because that's what we'll number it, that means each of these have to be and okay. Last thing, 30 seconds. I'm going to, actually, you know what, we'll just do this on Wednesday. We'll finish with this and then we'll do history. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you all to come back over here. Let me see your faces. Understand, I'm about to end class on iClicker. Just take the 30 seconds that it takes for you to do the thing where you either say, I have no questions, or write your question down. Okay, so I will be posting your homework later this afternoon for you guys. And then on Wednesday, we will finish this and then do some history. So, by the way, it's going to be music theory Mondays, history Wednesdays to kind of balance it out. Okay, all right. Au revoir. I'm ending the class. See you guys. If you have any questions, also tutorials tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Just hold on. Don't leave yet. I have to end the class. So I just ended the class. In what it looks like is there will be a little red like notification that pops up in the upper right hand corner. That's your